StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. And this is a game between Bunny and PtitDrogo on Galactic Process, the latter edition. In the top right side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is PtitDrogo from My Insanity. And in the bottom left side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is Bunny from Team Liquid. Alright, so a TVP for you guys. This is the first replay I have cast from Dreamhack Open Montreal that wrapped up last week. Hope you are excited for this game because I am too. Alright, a lot of good TVPs from this tournament. There were not very many from I Am Shanghai, so I hope to make it up to you for those of you who are fans of this matchup. And let's get right on into it. Looks like a gateway first here into an assimilator, and then I assume a Nexus at some point from PtitDrogo. And barracks first, after the supply depot from Bunny, and a refinery. This might actually be a Reaper expand here, so we'll take a look at that and see exactly what we're going to get out of Bunny. Bunny is a fan of his Reapers. I would not be shocked at all to see a Reaper pop out there. Bunny says, it's not that I don't enjoy French pop. Can you change it to white noise, please? That's interesting. Apparently when he's playing this game, he has French pop music being piped into his headphones. Instead of the maybe white noise outside. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Either way, he did apologize for that one. Alright, so today, this is our Reaper. His name is going to be a Reaper Make a Reaper Face. I know, I think we had one of these maybe a month and a half ago, but I can't quite remember, and I keep getting suggestions for it, so here it is. Reaper Face is a Reaper. He does not care. He doesn't have friends. He doesn't have family. He's out there to kill the evil Protoss that was sent to remove Terrans from the face of the planet. There's the expansion. There's the expansion. Both players are going to a fairly typical macro mode right now. Cybernetics core on the way, and that is a reactor. And where is the factory for Bunny? We're getting there. We're saving up some of the gas to get to that point. Sneaking up. Ah, is this a ninja something by PtitDrogo? It sure looks like it is. He's gonna ninja something over there, you guys. Interested to see what that's gonna be. Adept on the way for PtitDrogo. Bunny's Reaper is looking for the ninja stuff. Alright, so didn't find this probe. Unfortunately for him. He was looking though. He did not make a beeline directly for his opponent's base. Mothership core is out. Is the Mothership core heading out to be aggressive? Mothership core is heading out to be aggressive here. I don't know. Oh, the Reaper. Did the Reaper see that? Reaper saw it. Reaper sees Mothership core out on the way. Probe throwing down the pylons. The offensive pylons. Ready to go. Oh, the Marines. The Marines sniffed that out very, very quickly, though. The probe just going to get a quick scout. I don't think the probe's going to go ahead and throw down any more pylons here. Going to try to get it. No! Could not get an SCV kill. And here's the pylon, though. But 4 Marines are going to be out. There is a Reaper here, too. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. The Adept shows up, says, get out of here, Reaper. No one's liked your style. And going to kill an SCV. Going to try to kill an SCV. And then the pylon dies before the Mothership core can get a photon overcharge off on it. Great reaction times here from Bunny. Was able to scout the Mothership core heading on out, recognize exactly what was going on. PtitDrogo didn't actually even really try to hide that pylon. I mean, had it on the low ground, it was spottable by these buildings from Bunny. So I don't know what that was. Is this our Reaper McReap face? It is. So congratulations to him. He did get a scouting award on his report card. Hasn't killed anything yet. Hasn't necessarily saved anybody's lives. Well, yeah, fair enough. We're going to go ahead and say he did save somebody's life. The Adept did get an SCV kill. So good for her. She's still alive, running around with that 1 next to that kill count. There is an Adept and a Stalker here, and this Reaper is just going to try to kill a probe. Oh my gosh, got a probe. Whoa, Reaper McReap face. Good job, dude. 2 kills. And getting into the main base for the full scout off. Sees the robotics facility. Sees the double gateway. Good job. I'm going to give you a passing grade. A passing grade there. Boom. Because he killed the probe. He killed 2. Oh, goodness. He killed 2 probes. Wow. All right. So 2 probe kills for Reaper McReap face. Got a great scout. Saved everybody's lives by scouting that Mothership core heading across the map. And he's still alive. I mean, his story isn't over yet. So Reaper McReap face. What else you got for me? Maybe another probe kill. Nope. Scouts the 3rd base. So darn active. So darn active is this Reaper. What do we got? 3rd base on the way. There's a factory. There's a Liberator coming out. More and more Marines. And a bunker at the front. Bunny is expecting some kind of aggression out of PtitDrogo. Has Marines in this mineral line. And a tank in this mineral line with a cyclone. He is worried about drops. That's what he is. Come on, get it. No, Reaper McReface. Reaper McReface dies. But again, passing grade. I mean, I'm not going to put him in the Hall of Fame with counter reaps because that is a difficult place to go. As what the heck just killed? Is there a Widow Mine or something? Hold on. Where is it? Ah, Liberator sets up over here. Okay, so pretty good reaction time by PtitDrogo. Liberator getting some shots off there. How did it shoot that? I don't know. Stalkers come in. They do lose one Stalker, but that is a fair trade for a Liberator. Not a big deal. Observer comes in to continue the scouting information for PtitDrogo. Actually, does he... Well, he knows about this stuff now. Barracks Command Center, very good, very bio-heavy right now for Bunny, which again is fairly standard in this matchup. Nothing really of a surprise there for PtitDrogo, but always nice to check, is what I would say. There is a Warp Prism on the way, so this Cyclone's a little bit early. Did you guys see the proposed changes for StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void? They posted something on Battle.net, I want to say about a week ago now. And they proposed changing the Cyclone, Hydralisks, Tanks, Liberators, Tempest, I mean... Ravagers. They proposed changes to lots of stuff. I don't know if they're actually ever going to do most of it, but it was interesting to see. And if they do ever patch it with all that information, I'll go ahead and be sure to put a video out, because that, I mean, a lot of these things would change the game a lot. Making Ravagers unarmored. Oh no, making them armored. So they do take extra damage from tanks. Tanks doing extra damage to everything, but especially armored. I mean, there's a lot of things that do change up the meta if they decide to go with that. They decrease Broodlord range. And they decreased the Liberator's attack versus light, which I thought was an interesting choice as well. They were kind of bouncing around the idea of giving Dark Templars blink, basically. I mean, again, if I remember, I won't remember, but just look it up. Look up proposed balance changes. As the Stalkers come in, kill those tanks! Wow, they do lose a couple Stalkers for it. Pretty good blink micro, though, getting back on down that ramp and taking a lot of Marines with them. Observer dies. Bunny's mad about losing those tanks. Super upset about losing those tanks for sure. Has a Widow Mine in here. Any kills on these Widow Mines? I don't think they've actually even activated yet, so no. Definitely not. More and more pylons coming up for PtitDrogo. Not going to be supply blocked to Robotics Bay. On the way for our Protoss player. Excellent job there. Attempted drop this way. Attack at the front. Drop at the back. That's what they always say. Liberator. Taken down by those Blink Stalkers. Just keep that Liberator count down is what PtitDrogo is up to. Dropping Stalkers back in this base. Oh no, there's nothing to defend against this whatsoever. There is a single Widow Mine, but I don't think the Stalkers necessarily care about that. A lot of SCVs dying here. Get that wounded one. There we go. 5 SCVs killed. 6 SCVs killed. And it's time to go. Killing a Marine. Being very effective indeed. 7 SCVs to 6 Marines killed. 58 to 63 total harvesters. PtitDrogo looking strong. Looking super duper strong at this point. Alright, so Immortal production has begun for PtitDrogo. He's getting Resonating Glaives. He's getting Colossus! We see Colossus in a professional PvT matchup. What is happening? Did Colossus get buffed in some way I didn't hear about? Alright, PtitDrogo, let's do this thing. Colossus Extended Thermal Lance. I mean, he's committing at this point. Stalker's gonna burn down the... Is this still called Destructible? It's still called Destructible. So, I don't know why it's not called, like, Shielded Destructible Rocks. That would be cool. And PtitDrogo decides, never mind. I'd rather deal with this army instead. So I'm going to try to go ahead and pick off some of these units. He really can't stand toe-to-toe with these Marines and these Marauders. It's a bad feeling, so he decides to blink on out. And to handle it, he's got some sentries. That's good. He's got an Immortal. That's good, too. He has Photon Overcharge. Also good. And here comes that War Prism. Do not fly in range of the Widow Mine. Oh, no! No! Widow Mine, nicely done. Takes that War Prism down to like 1 HP. The Marine finishes it off. These Adepts have nowhere to go except for Psionic transferring out, which is not bad. Look, there's a wounded SCV. You can get it. Oh, does get it. Nicely done. 6 more SCV kills. The army just kind of heading up here for Bunny. Doesn't know what to do. 13 SCVs killed thus far. Moving right up. The Colossus dies immediately, everybody. That is not something I'm surprised about. Pretty good force fields, though, trapping some of the bio on this side, able to kill a bunch of Marines and a bunch of Marauders. Resources lost tab here is about 2,600 rather for the Terran player, and about 3,400 by the Protoss player. Math is hard, you guys. Basic addition and subtraction is very difficult indeed. Getting cannons, worried about these drops. Is PtitDrogo worried about liberators? Can't necessarily say I blame him. Continued Colossus production out of PtitDrogo. 4 liberators at a time. Out of Bunny, he's going hard on the liberators. Really hard on the liberators. Trying to take a base there, but there's a Widow Mine. And there is an observer with this army. Widow Mine ends up getting exploded. Pieces of it flying across everywhere. Poor Stalker gets caught, almost killed, but no. Actually, the effects of Concussive Shell is able to wear off. Another push up this way. He wants to kill the Colossus. Okay, the Colossus are dying, I mean, almost the instant that they come alive. So Bunny forced to retreat that way. Big old battle over here. Guardian Shield is covering about half of the army for PtitDrogo. And it looks like, yes, PtitDrogo is winning this battle as Bunny's forced to retreat just a little bit. These guys are still alive, though. Pushing up, trying to deal with the Photon Overcharge up on that way. Oh, come back. What is happening? Alright, we're back. I think I forgot to turn off my backup software, so we should be alright. We should be okay. Another attack up this way. Liberators are getting focused down by these Stalkers. We got Adepts mixed in there too. We have Immortals, but no, too much bio on the ground to support the Liberators there. Getting out of the range of the Liberators and then trying to melt down this bio, working fairly well for PtitDrogo. +1/+1 is completed. +2/+2 is done, and this base is gone. Bunny managed to take that sucker down. So it's still 3 base to 3 base. It's pretty even to this point. Bunny's going to go ahead and try to land a 4th, if deemed at all possible. Getting rid of those medevacs. Again, I'm a big fan of doing this one. Can they get it? Yes. Just makes bio so much less effective. Really hurts their effectiveness. They're less mobile. They are not able to be healed as much. All right, so PtitDrogo says, I know I've lost 3 Colossus. Or 2, rather. 2 in the space of about 10 seconds each. So, I mean, if he had 4 Colossus here instead of 1, that'd be much, much more effective, I think. And even then, maybe not that good. Stargate transition on the way for PtitDrogo. +3 attack, +3 ground armor. Completed too, or on the way too. Attempted Liberator push over here gets absolutely shut down. Army coming this way. Liberator coming this way. Moving right up this ramp is Bunny. +2/+2. A lot of Liberators. Okay, 2 of them. Some medevacs as well. Colossus finally contributing to the battle. Finally contributing here. 1 force field gets tossed down. I don't know what that was all about. Medevacs, can they survive? Blink Stalkers, you gotta blink. You gotta blink. And no, not able to pick off a medevac at all. Adept tries to kill these guys by her lonesome. Does not happen. Taking a base is PtitDrogo, because that is what PtitDrogo is all about, is taking them bases. Liberator shows up. It's enough to shoo PtitDrogo away. It's 152 to 134 total supply by PtitDrogo, making disruptors now. Disruptor change. As Bunny's very happily on his own 4th base. It's not looking good for the Protoss player at all. Adepts trying to stand on in, trying to kill what they can. Colossus, though. Up to 2 Colossus. There's a Disruptor somewhere on the map. I don't know where it is, though. Adept tries to flee, but, oh, does manage to survive with 3 hit points. Does get out of there. Beautiful stuff indeed. Coming down that ramp by herself seems like a suicide mission, and it was, as the Marine completely burned down. Moving into Fleet Beacon is PtitDrogo. He wants some Tempest to deal with all of these Liberators. Can he get it? Colossus are burning everything down in sight, but I don't know that he has the Stalker count to deal with these Liberators. I really don't. 8 kills on the Colossus. 1 kill on that Colossus. It's 149 to 104 total supply. The Colossus are gone. Except for that 1 Immortal going to die with 11 kills to its name. No, Immortal survives. Immortal actually survives there. Good job. Stalker, not under control of PtitDrogo. Runs up the ramp and gets killed. Don't cross this ramp by yourself, you guys. You will die. You will absolutely die. Bunny just looking strong right now. Just setting up shop. Losing that Liberator. That was a pretty good pickoff by PtitDrogo. +3/+3 is now completing. That could be enough to allow PtitDrogo to save this base. Can he do it? The Vikings are here, though. Vikings getting taken out by the Stalkers. Amazing micro control on display right now. PtitDrogo has almost nothing in that production tab. Bunny's working on everything back home. He's going Vikings. He's going Liberators. He's going Marauders. He's getting +1 air attack. Can the Nexus be taken out by Bunny? Yes! Yes, he gets it. He gets it. PtitDrogo is now on 3 base. Bunny checks to make sure there's not a sneaky base over there, and there's not. And there's not. Liberator a little bit too forward, does get destroyed. Colossus still alive. 9 kills, 2 kills on those Colossus. It's just the air. I don't think there are enough Stalkers, and that's it. A GG from PtitDrogo. PtitDrogo is defeated, and Bunny is victorious. Nicely done by the Terran player. Just the multitasking, the multi-expanding. Look at this. He had another base coming up this whole time. This one happily mining while attacking, continuing to expand, continuing to macro on back home. Just an absolutely wonderful display. 68 to 62 harvesters. 10 probes were killed, 13 SCVs were killed, so really nothing too big by way of that. But just, again, dead impressive display by Bunny. Takes down PtitDrogo. PtitDrogo, no slouch himself. Been playing super well lately, but Bunny gets the win. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.